My name is Shumba Felix. I'm a visual artist predominantly working in charcoal, also oil painting. I'm based in Zimbabwe, Masvingo. Because of the lockdown, I'm working here in Johannesburg.
My name is Londi Mudiko. I'm a visual arts multi-hyphenate. I'm a co-founder of The Underline Show. I'm an art consultant, and I'm also an associate director at the Goodman Gallery.
I'm working on a series called Nocturnal. At the moment, I'm using charcoal on paper to create this series. The series explores themes of masking, violence, and uncertainty. So to create a work of art, let's say one artwork costs me about 2,000 if you want to make like a good artwork that will last also for years. I've done a research on imaging artists and their pricing as well. Those who are represented by a gallery and those who aren't represented by a gallery. What I found out, like their pricing is based from 18,000 to 22,000, even up to 30,000. So I decided to price my artwork at least from 18,000 to 22,000 rands.
I think his work is not priced correctly. I think if the works were of a larger scale and if he had already built a portfolio for himself, the 18,000 rands is quite high. I would suggest that he relook his prices, and if he's not willing to change his pricing, he needs to offer other options of similar works in a smaller scale. Like he said in the video, he has sold 7. So there is a market, but I do think he might be shooting himself in the foot by only offering works from 18 above. That's how you don't get support. You have to be realistic and really look at your peers. I admire the fact that he did his research. However, those galleries that he's researched, the artists are probably at another level. They are already in major collections maybe, or have done a number of projects that the gallery feels that their work should be priced at that price point. I think you should be very clever about how you go about it. You build yourself gradually and you offer a variety of scale, of mediums, so that you can make a living. So you also want to accommodate the friends that he mentions in the video that love his work but can't afford it. You want to accommodate them so that when they grow financially, they can grow with you. You almost want to cater for your peers and people that are enthusiasts for your work, but you should try be as accessible as possible.
At the moment, I post my work on Instagram, and also create a Facebook page, also create a catalog to send out to people so they can start sharing the catalog as well. So that I've done for now. I'm also trying to work on a website. Hopefully that will come through. I think a website will be very important as well for myself.
Have a concise website that is clear, that has prices. Firstly, build a website for yourself. Nowadays it's very easy and it's free. You can find platforms that offer it for free. We all know that social media has become very powerful. I definitely would recommend that he focus on his Instagram, but also with Instagram, you have to do it properly. You have to take the best quality images of your work and give all the details. A lot of artists are always reluctant to put the price in the caption. I think you need to give all the information. It makes whoever's looking at your page, makes everything easy for them. They can decide on the spot that this is for me, this is my bracket, I like this, let me DM this guy. They can even comment, sold, it's done. It's a seamless process as opposed to someone having to inbox you. Is it framed? Is the background blue? It looks purple. I think the highest quality of images and all the necessary details. And even in your bio, have everything that you can fit in there, that you're in Johannesburg, so that the person can also think, okay, if I'm in Germany and I'm buying from this artist, it means I have to factor in shipping. I have to factor in taxes.
That's one of my biggest problems of reaching buyers. Trying to create and also be a salesman. I'm still trying to negotiate my way, try to figure out how do other artists do that to reach buyers and say, here's an artwork that I'm selling.
Spoon feed whoever is engaging with your work. And another clever way of getting the right people to look at your page is to follow people that are in the art community and to engage with them. By engaging, I don't mean to inbox them your catalog every week, but to be active on pages that belong to museums, on pages that belong to art publications. By doing this, you educate yourself in terms of who are the people to look out for, who are the people you should be reading about. Also, you can get inspiration. For example, if you follow Contemporary and you'll know that Yvette Mutumba is now the curator of some museum in America. And if you have aspirations to go that route, you read up on her and you hopefully learn things and follow her trajectory. Hashtagging is really important. An example, if you are a South African contemporary artist, if someone is searching for emerging artists from Southern Africa, they can literally click on the hashtag and you will pop up. Instagram is a very important tool that if you don't have another avenue of selling your work like a gallery or whatever, Instagram can be a great tool to get yourself out there, to connect with the right people, to sell your work. There are also many online platforms where you can create an account for free and showcase your work. They obviously take a percentage of your selling price, but rather that than your work sitting in your studio. I'll list a few in South Africa. We have one called Latitudes. There is Foundwork, which is an American, New York-based company. There's also the Saatchi art website. There are so many, and they all have simple ways of loading your artwork and offer you for free access to their network of collectors, their network of curators. So I highly recommend that he consider loading his work on those platforms. Often I tell people that they should start with what they have. He says he struggles with funding his material. I would suggest that he diversify the kind of work that he makes, offer various scales. If he were, for example, start making smaller works, those smaller works could sell easily and could possibly make the same amount that a large-scale work could make for him. I would also suggest that he try other mediums that are not as expensive as Fabriano and charcoal. An example could be him dabbling in intaglio print. That way he could have multiples of works, and those works would be very easy to sell to collectors, to art enthusiasts.